Greetings, everyone. RetroIndieGamer here, and today and welcome to R.I.G Plays Indie Edition. The subject of today's video is a game called Bardbarian. The premise of the game is you're playing as this barbarian guy who's usually supposed to be a town hero or something, but one morning he woke up and decided that he didn't care that day. Probably sick and tired of always saving everybody. So the crazy story is that he fashions a lute out of an axe. Yeah, let that sink in. Fashioning a lute out of an axe, and uses that to summon people like mages, archers, and melee guys. So far, my favorite are the archers to help fight for him. As long as he plays the lute and playing the lute, and they keep following him around and shooting all these goblins and things like that. And so far from what I've seen in this game, most of the enemies are goblins. Give us a little select screen. Yeah, basic interface. Let's see, basic controls. If you're using a PC, the systems this game is available on are PC, Android, and I think iOS. But the version I'm reviewing is the version I'm playing is the PC version. So I don't know how much this applies to the other ports. Now, basic controls. If you're using a keyboard, you can use the J, K, and L buttons to summon all your guys. From various places in the town. And while defending this crystal here. And you can use U, I, and O for different songs. And I think space for one of the special one of the most awesome things in this game. One of the power-ups for when you've filled out that bar in the center of the screen. Let's see, is space the one for the... Oh yes, space is it. Press that button and you can stun everyone on the screen for a few seconds. Which sometimes is just enough time to kill them. But right now I'm playing this with a gamepad. An Xbox 360 controller to be precise. Though it can work, I tried it with another game controller I use with my PC, and it works fine with it. But the only thing is that the buttons are optimized for a PC. For gamepad-wise, the buttons are optimized for the Xbox 360 controller. But if you know the button pattern, where all the buttons are, you can pretty much use any gamepad, which is one of the best features of this game. I definitely love it when a game allows you to use a gamepad. Especially for people like me who grew up playing console and handheld console games and games for handheld consoles. This is a good. I mean, using a gamepad definitely helps with that. So, with more and more gamepad support for PCs, I'm wondering how many more generations it'll be until consoles are completely overrun by PCs. I mean, PC games have been around forever. Though granted, early PC games, most of them sucked. Look at any old DOS game for proof of that. Anyway, back to this. Anyway, now let's talk about things regarding this game. Let's shoot these guys. Oh, best feature. One of the best features, the town pet. That little raccoon guy, you get an upgrade. He goes, you kill your enemies and retrieves gold and other goodies. And I think when you upgrade him, he can get other goodies from around town, like gold and bacon from this butcher who murdered the pig, and you see the pig's ghost. And I think this fish, but I have no idea what the fish does. Yeah, this game is definitely one that uses a form of leveling up and then an upgrade system. I mean, when you start a game out, you pretty much have nothing, and you really won't last that long. However, that's where the upgrade store comes in. And unlike other games recently, especially a lot of mobile games recently that have upgrade stores, you do not use real-world money for it. You use in-game currency, which is what all games should use. Sorry, I'm not bringing up that discussion here. But I will. That's probably going to be a discussion for another time, but the whole freemium gameplay thing is really obnoxious. Especially when it's playing games that are not free. Or not free to play. Oh, there's the mini-boss thing, which is harder than the first boss. Stun him. Oh shit, the crystal's dying. Shoot that guy, you archers! Just follow me around and kill these guys, and I hope you don't die. Oh, if you die, I don't care! So yeah, the upgrade store is one of the better features of this game. Speaking of the upgrade store, hold on, waiting for it to load up. Here's the upgrade store. We can upgrade your characters. Things that your hero can do. And even things in the town, like the town pet, the drunk, the calls for getting more powerful magic users right off the bat, and barracks, same thing as the college except for the physical classes. The town drunk, he's awesome. I mean, really awesome. I mean, though for some reason I don't think it should be. Considering he just wanders around town drinking, and when he throws up, it can slow enemies down. Yes, that happened in this game. And I'll probably have a chance to show you soon enough. But leaves the question, how these guys came up with these ideas. Then again, there's a lot of games which I wonder at. Like, where the hell did they come up with these ideas? I've seen that in tons of games. Like, what the hell? Yeah, when you start a game, you start with these three classes. Archer, Brawler, and Black Mage. Melee. This guy is a melee fighter. This guy is a archer, and this guy's a black magic user. And here's a healer. You know, these are kind of like the basic classes, like some of the main basic classes in many of the early Final Fantasy games, with white mage, black mage, I guess the warrior or the monk. I guess the archer could be equivalent of sometimes the thief, and I think some of the earlier games also had the rancher class. Let's see. In this where you can upgrade things like the loot at one point, the different songs you can sing to increase your attack, speed, or how you defend, your health. Let's see, I'll upgrade the song of speed and my health. Just because I can. And as you can see, this thing uses in-game currency instead of real cash, which really was surprising. And to me, it was a lot like a throwback to older Flash games, especially ones from anytime from around the early 2000s to the maybe early 2010s or so. I mean, I know because I practically grew up with online Flash games. Some of them were great. Such amounts of creativity. And I remember a lot of them, especially shooters, had online stores. Took it, time to kill goblins. Or, yeah, in-game stores about power-ups. And no, in shooter games, those often amounted to more guns. Which is great. I mean, some games had really sweet guns. What's going on with the controls? What's going on? Oh, there's a drunk. Okay, what's going on with my controls? Usually the controls work just fine. Yeah, some of the things that these different power-ups can do are really nice. Though some need improvement, like the white I mean the healer, not white mage, wrong game. But yeah, the healer that heals you, but it drains. It always drains the healer's life. The healer's life bar. When they heal your entire party, it basically takes your entire. Over here's the song speed. It takes the healer's entire life bar to heal heal everybody. Sometimes it's decent to have, especially when your guys are on the verge of death. Especially in some of the levels later on. Okay, time for a song to attack. Die, goblins, die! 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 Go to hell, goblins! Oh shit. I need to defend the crystal. Get more musical notes. Which allows you to summon more guys. Let's see, gold to buy upgrades. Yeah, in-game currency. That's something that needs to be brought back in a good way, not in a poor way that makes it incredibly annoying to get the in-game currency to a point when they got logins and use freemium gameplay to do that. Huh? What's going on with the controls? I don't know what's going on. Usually the controls are fine. Maybe it's something to do with my recording software. But either way, the game's still running fine. Kill the goblins! Let's see, song defense. Yeah, free archers shooting these guys. What can go wrong? Nothing! Yes, yes, got him. And there's the town pet getting the gold. You kill that guy, then kill. Wait, there's one there. Yeah, good thing there's that thing in the top of the screen that allows you to see where all your enemies are. Kind of like in the game, like in my most recent video when I was playing Nintendo World Cup, and they did something very similar. Yeah, sometimes I don't care to tell where you are or where your enemies are. Always a great thing in games like this. Yeah, shoot these guys! Just shoot them dead! I just realized there are skulls all over the field. And eyeballs. Is that what happens to the guys when I shoot them? Let's see. I don't know. It would be funny if that was the case. But yeah, this game rocks. It's a lot of fun. And I don't know. I don't know if I can say much about the other versions because I haven't played them yet. But the PC version, it rocks. If you can get it, if you can buy it on Steam, I'd recommend it. It's not terribly expensive. Oh shit, it's that boss guy. He's even worse than the actual boss. Time to use some of my song notes and shoot this guy dead. And then keep shooting arrows into the guy until he dies. Like he's like some sort of football player. Yes, he's dead. Got more gold. Let's see, game bacon, which I think improves health or something. And keep shooting these guys dead. Now, I like this game's checkpoint system. You had to start over from where you were unless you get past unless you've killed a boss. Oh, here's the boss. Let's see. I'll stun him for a second. Some sort of orc thing, orc or goblin. I mean, if you go by say early Lord of the Rings stuff, orcs and goblins are the exact same thing. Just a name switch. Time to die, boss, die! And make sure these guys don't destroy the crystal in the process. Yeah, this game's almost like it's poking fun at a lot of late early 80s, early 90s games. Especially the RPG genre. But really, some of those games that have stories like that, I'm sure since some stories are so bad, I hope they're done on purpose. If not, that's bad. Die, orc guy, die! Oh crap! My guy is low on health. I'll summon my healer. And there's a healer sacrificing himself so I can live. The healer died. And I didn't even get to fill up my entire health bar. Now on to the next stage, which is so far as I've gotten. Listen to get the healer to heal me the rest of the way. And kill whatever that thing is. Some sort of demon? Let's get another archer. Geez, that'd be an interesting question. How many healers does it take to heal a barbarian? So far, 2, but neither of them got... Okay, neither of them helped me very far. Okay, I don't think you're gonna make it past this round. I mean, I'm almost dead. The crystal's almost dead. Oh, now I have my health increased. No, you just go to hell, goblins! Go to hell! Buy upgrades. Oh, I definitely will. Like hell, I won't. Yeah, and I really didn't talk about the graphics, did I? Which is something I try and talk about as I don't try to talk about very often. because to me they're not important. She's the life of the party. Yeah, make sure that the rest of the party lives when she dies, which is pretty horrible when you think about it. Let's see, what else can I upgrade? Body spray. What? Oh my god. What these guys come up with. Oh my god. Let's see, I'll start from the noon section, which is the area I'm at right now after I killing that boss. Who comes up with these things for these games? Another thing that takes me back to the Flash days. Or when I used to play Flash games. All this. All the crazy ideas. Especially when looking at all the Flash portals that were around back in the day. I mean, I swear I probably visited most of them at one point. Or most of the well-known ones. Newgrounds, not Congregate, that one's more recent. Yeah, definitely Newgrounds, Armor games, Addicting games. A whole bunch of others. And this sounds like this is definitely a type of game that would fit there. Die, goblins, die! This game rocks. Now, I probably want to end this video soon. But this game is so addicting. It's so much fun. I mean, I don't know how many games I don't know how many hours of this I've played according to Steam, but I'm sure it's been a couple. I mean, I'll try to eventually unlock every single power-up in this, every single upgrade in this game. Oh, I died! Oh, and his head fell off. That is a perfect way to end this game. My final verdict for this game... an 8 out of 10. This game is great. Until next time, everyone.